Hello everyone, I'm Isa and today I'm going to be talking about Camp NaNoWriMo because that's next month and I'm going to be joining it. You've probably heard about NaNoWriMo, but if you haven't, it's National Novel Writing Month. It happens in November and it's just what it sounds like. It's writing a novel during the month of November, which translates to 50,000 words. I will leave the link to the NaNoWriMo website in the description so you can check that out if you'd like to know more. There are a few other NaNoWriMo events throughout the year. In April and July there's Camp NaNoWriMo, which is kind of the same idea as NaNoWriMo, except you can set your own goal. And it can be a word goal or a certain time, or there are just several options and you can make it as hard or easy as you want. Aside from that, you can also join a cabin, which is like an online space where you can chat to some other people. I think there are a maximum of 20 people in a cabin. And you can chat about your progress or whatever you want. You can make your own cabin and invite people, or you can get randomly assigned. I will also leave the link to Camp NaNoWriMo in the description, and I will leave a link to my profile on NaNoWriMo and Camp NaNoWriMo as well. I'm already in a cabin for this month, but you can still check out my profile if you want, and on the NaNoWriMo website you can be writing buddies as well, so feel free to add me if that's possible when it's not November. Otherwise, you know, I'll be talking about NaNoWriMo when November comes along. I personally love Camp NaNoWriMo because I can never make it to the 50,000 word goal during regular NaNoWriMo. I won last time, but that was only because I was already at over 30,000 words. So yeah, I can only win if I cheat. But there's like a legitimate badge for doing NaNoWriMo in a different way, so you know, you can do whatever you want. It's just a website. But during Camp NaNoWriMo I can just set whatever goal I want, and I can set a goal that I know I will be able to achieve. So I'll definitely win. This time I've set my goal to 600 minutes, which means 20 minutes a day. It's not that much, but I've got to keep up with uni as well, and I just want to be able to definitely make my goal. Last year when I did Camp NaNoWriMo in July, I set my goal to 20,000 words, and then a little later I upped it to 30,000, so if I'm doing really well I can just increase the goal, so it's still a little more of a challenge. But I think just trying to write 20 minutes a day at least is a good goal. I'll be working on a short story or multiple short stories. It kind of depends on how fast it's going to go, and I've already started on the short story I definitely want to work on. So, I mean, if I suddenly have a lot of inspiration, I might even finish it before Camp Nano, so that's also why I wanted to set the goal in time instead of words, because I just don't know for sure what exactly I'm going to be working on. I'm just going to make sure that I write for at least 20 minutes a day. I might even start editing the first draft of the novel I've been working on. I finished that a few weeks ago, not so long ago, and I'm just leaving it be for a while so I can look at it with fresher eyes, but I do really want to edit it. I'll just want to work on some short stories first, so I can really focus on that edit when I start. So yeah, I'm planning to start that in May, definitely. So kind of depends on how those short stories go. I'm also going to try to vlog my progress. I have no idea how that's going to go and how much time it's going to cost, or if I'll have the time, especially with editing. I've decided to try to do a weekly vlog, which means I'll probably do 4 weekly vlogs and then 1 final wrap up, or I might just do the wrap up in the last weekly vlog. Yeah, that way I don't have to edit every day, because that's just going to be too much. And I don't even know if I'm going to be interesting enough to fill those weekly vlogs. So if I'm not, it's just going to be 1 big vlog of the whole month. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So are you doing Camp NaNoWriMo in April? Yeah, leave a comment below if you want to tell me about your project. I'm always interested. If you have anything particular you'd like me to talk about or focus on during my vlogs about Camp Nano, also please comment that below. Because I've never vlogged before, so you know, it can go anywhere. If you'd like to know more about my writing, you might be interested in following or pledging to my Patreon, because that's kind of the main place where I talk about my writing and how it's going. Sometimes share some snippets from what I'm working on. It's all either free or for the $1 tier, so yeah, if you want to check that out, that would mean a lot to me. A link to that and all the other places you can find and follow me are in the description. Thank you for watching, best of luck to all the writers out there, and have a great month. Bye!